Teresa Freed with Johnson County Government. It's our goal to stop the spread of COVID-19 in our community. We also want to make sure you have the latest information on our efforts. Here's a look at how the coronavirus is impacting the county. As of Friday, May 29th, we have 790 positive cases, 16,626 negatives. 62 of the positive cases have resulted in deaths, including 2 people in their 40s, 3 in their 60s, 10 in their 70s, and 47 in the 80-plus category. To get even more data on how COVID-19 is impacting the county, visit our dashboard on jocogov.org. Johnson County continues testing efforts with drive-thru testing available to residents. Here's Johnson County Department of Health and Environment Director Dr. Sanmi Areola with more.
When you get here, you check in. Checking in means that we scan your ID. If you don't have your ID, we will manually take your information, and you'll answer a few questions regarding whether you have symptoms that are consistent with COVID-19. That doesn't impact whether you are tested or not. And from there, you go to one of our 4 test lanes where we take nasopharyngeal samples that is eventually going to go to the lab to be tested for whether you have COVID-19 or not. After we send this to the lab, typically we get the results back in 5 to 7 days, but these days it's coming a lot quicker than that. But again, our target is still 5 to 7 days, but it could be earlier. And if you are positive, we will get in touch with you. We will ask you to isolate, but we'll also ask questions regarding people that you have been in contact with. Contacts are typically defined as people that you have spent more than 10 minutes with within a 6-foot distance. And so we will ask those questions so we can reach out to your contacts and alert them, and in some cases ask them to quarantine. Again, the overall goal of the test and of the contact tracing is to ensure that people that are infected are not out there unknowingly infecting other people. And so the overall goal is to kind of form a wall around you and your contacts and tell you to quarantine or isolate until the incubation period of the virus is over. If you test negative, we would mail you a letter to let you know that it's negative, at which point in time there's nothing that you need to do beyond that, other than to know that the test is a snapshot in time. And it doesn't, being negative is not a liberty to go out there and not follow the instructions that we've been saying. You could be negative today and become infected tomorrow. So it becomes even more important for you to keep your 6-foot distance, to wear mask when that is not feasible. Again, we actually do strongly recommend wearing masks as much as possible. Wash your hands as often as you can. Stay away from crowds, and just follow the guidelines that we've been given. We're glad it's good that you test negative. Keep it that way by following all the instructions that we've given.
For more information about COVID-19 in Johnson County, visit jocogov.org/coronavirus. You can also subscribe to a daily e-newsletter with the latest data and precautions being taken in the county and state.